You better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, DawgfaceTV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dawgface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the danger zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dawgface Calderon. I am the ever present, the ever graceful, the magnanimous. I am the biggest dog of them all. I am the all-knowing, the altruistic.
What are you, the Wizard of Oz?
I'm Dawgface Calderon. This is real life. Unfiltered. And this young lady, and in this corner, hailing from the great city of Yonkers. Why Yonkers even exists, we'll never know, but
You know what?
that girl Henny is in the building. Can I just get my insults off before you just start kind of...
Yes, that's right. The queen of celebrity chaos and court docs. That girl Henny is here to ruin Dawgface's day. Because I can. And I'm cute. And I'm single.
Oh, you trying to get you a man. Don't be trying to use this platform to get no man. That's inappropriate. It's not no dating site. That girl Henry's in the building. I'm Dawgface. Real life, unfiltered.
I actually missed coming live with you, but you've been on a press run. You've been some of everywhere. And I want to say kudos to you and salute to you as well, because you're everywhere. You've been sending me, links, and I can't keep up with you. But just so you know, I'm going to start reviewing, black ass. I'm going to start reviewing some of your stuff, just so you know, on my channel. I'm just going to run you over there.
You need
because you're content now.
I'm content.
You're content.
No, for real. So I've made it to the level of content.
You're content that is worthy of being reviewed. Yes, you are content.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
Listen, the way you have been out here in these streets, just controversial, shooting from the hip, no fucks given, and keeping up with Allstar Jr. Yeah, you're content now.
That is some shit, Henny. I'm content now.
Like, not just content because you beefing with somebody. Like, that's whatever. No, right. You're evergreen content that people can now go back to and review if they look up for something or they want to know something. You're evergreen content now. So that's a major accomplishment.
That's some shit, Henny, to say I'm content.
I can't believe that shit. I want to vomit.
No,
I don't.
It might be a little bit on the hating side of things. You don't think?
No.
You don't think?
I'm not
so?
hating.
A little bit on the hating side of things?
No, not at all. There's no hate in my blood. I salute you and congratulations to making it to that level. Like, that's an achievement. There's some people out there that'll never get that because don't nobody give a fuck about what Wack gotta say. Any of these other ones out here, they're content for the wrong reasons. Okay, you are solidifying yourself out here. Yeah, I just felt like throwing that dig because I can.
Yeah, I mean, so it's hard for me to distinguish between just acute haterism, but I know that you come from a good place in a good space. I know that you were raised right. See, sometimes the parents can raise you right, but the raising don't stick. That would be you.
I knew it was coming. That
would be you. Hey, that girl Henny's in the building. Hey, listen, Henny, there's a lot. Sauce Walker. Can we get into Sauce Walker first? Are you familiar with what's happening with Sauce?
No, you be bringing. See, this is what I'm saying. You be bringing stuff up, and I don't be knowing stuff. So you got to educate me on some things.
Okay, so listen. So Sauce Walker he's a rapper from Texas. So he's from Houston. He's from Splash Town.
Where's Texas at? I don't know.
It's in the United States of America.
For real.
Southwest portion of the United States.
I know where Texas is.
Right. Okay. So, because I know you from Yonkers, and the school system of Yonkers ain't.
I didn't go to school in Yonkers. See there? You see there? You see
Okay.
there?
Well, I had to throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? You
Shout
never.
out to Yonkers.
Yeah, I'm never going to miss an opportunity to take a dig at Yonkers. Hey, listen. So let's just skip over Sauce Walker. Let's go to Jay-Z. Did you at least see the Jay-Z?
Yes, I did. I saw he combed out his locks and came with a fro. Or was that a lace front?
So I'm glad we just switched over to this because I can swear for God that he had dreadlocks.
He had wicks. I mean, his locks, he had them thick. He had wicks. And I'm looking, I'm like, where did they go? So he must have combed them out.
No, I don't. Hey, Henny.
What? That's a thing.
So dreadlocks cannot be combed out.
Yes, they can.
How?
You sit, you condition them, and you comb them out. It's a lengthy process, but you can comb your locks out. Yes, you can.
So them motherfuckers in Florida be having them locks all napped up and grit and all. You can comb that shit out.
You can comb your locks out. It's a thing now.
So matted. How? That shit like matted together like a fucking
a lot of conditioner and a steel comb. You comb them out. I was thinking of doing it. But I changed my mind. I ain't got patience like that. I'll just cut these motherfuckers off if I get tired and put on a lace front, you know.
Really? So you telling me that Jay-Z, he had wicks, that shit like it's matted together.
Yeah.
In order to unloosen that shit.
It's matted together, yes, but you can take and sit and comb all of this out.
Yeah, but your shit ain't like stuck together like them niggas. You got dreads, but your shit ain't all. Man, I seen some niggas who shit look like it's like a big. They gotta cut it out with some scissors because it's like infested.
You can still cut out your wicks.
So listen, we know Jay-Z is a billionaire, so we know that when he started to grow his hair, we know that he did it right.
It might be some hair that he had flown in, you know, some foreign shit that he had added. We don't know. He could have cut it all off and added some hair. We don't know. Look, everybody to me is weird from that era. Okay?
No,
Diddy, Jay-Z, R. Kelly, all of them, they weird.
I'm from that era. I'm old as they are. I'm from that era. What you trying to say?
Was you running with them?
Fuck no.
Okay, then I'm not talking to you.
But I'm from that era, so I need you to like.
But I'm from that era.
You ain't old as us. You're not 50. You 50?
I am 47. I will be 48 this year.
First of all, you ain't even 50. You not from our era, little young.
It don't matter. I'm only a couple years younger than you.
You a little young ass girl. Shut up.
I was here at the invention of hip hop. Stop playing with me,
Henny.
I was here for the hip hop, the hip to the hip hop. You don't stop your rockin' to the bang bang boogie, the up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie the beat.
You trying to go with that because I'm from New York ass shit. And
listen, first of all, because that's where it started. That's where it started. Okay, that's where it started.
Don't make me roll my eyes at that shit.
Go ahead, roll them. Okay, because I'm speaking facts.
So Jay-Z came. He hit the Roots. I never paid attention to the Roots picnic, and it's been happening for.
I've never really paid attention to it, but I'm like I like neo soul, but I'm not like.
Oh, I'm down with she.
Yeah.
So Philadelphia and Detroit, they are from a music standpoint, they are kindred spirits because you had the Motown sound, then you had the Philly sound with the Teddy Pendergrasses and all of them. So Motown and Philly, you know, the neoclassic soul shit, the Marvin Gaye and so Philly, for people who don't know, Philadelphia and Detroit, they are locked step at the hip when it comes to traditional R&B and soul.
Let me help you out. If y'all remember Boys to Men, then y'all remember their song, Motown Philly back again. That.
Oh, you is a little old. You brought that together like that. I like that. Come on. I got some clapping for you. You brought that shit together. Hold on. Let me get you some clapping. You brought that shit together. That was nice. yeah. You clapping. You brought that. Good job, Henny. Good job. You are good for something. So I knew it.
You know what?
You are good. So yeah, that is right. So So listen, Jay-Z, he showed up at the Roots picnic, the Roots Nick.
And brought Brooklyn in the house.
Bro, no, he brought Philly in the house. So
No,
let's
he brought Brooklyn to Philly. He's from Brooklyn.
Yes, he did. He brought Beds. He's not Bed. He's from Marcy's not in Bed-Stuy. Is he from Bed-Stuy?
Flatbush. I think he's from Flatbush. I'm
No,
not sure. He's from Marcy Projects.
Yeah, so I think Marcy's definitely Brooklyn. I don't know what part of Brooklyn, what section of Brooklyn is in.
Just East New York, probably.
So listen, he showed up to the Roots Festival. Hey, listen, he didn't lip sync one word. And then the world that we living in now, and in the current state of hip hop, these rappers are punching songs in and punching out, can barely perform their own songs. This motherfucking Jay-Z, he brought hip hop back.
Yes, he did.
Every song live.
Yes, he did.
Live.
It was like his Unplugged.
Yeah, definitely like the Unplugged. And the reason why I'm saying that, so the freestyle is one thing, how he served people in the freestyle. He served everybody from Drake to Nicki Minaj. He served them, right? And to me, it was a breath of fresh air because you know that he normally handles things like a gentleman.
Right.
He handled it like a gentleman. He said what he had to say. It reminded me of the Summer Jams thing when he went at 50 Cent 20-something years ago.
I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?
So it reminded me, he went at Tory Lanez, he went at everybody who he felt like had wronged him. That was a breath of fresh air. People took exception, like you're too old for that. No, when it comes to hip hop, you're never too old to get in a nigga ass. You're never too old to address things, right? And even though he is an elder statesman in the game now,
I like how you said that, elder statesman.
He did what he did what rappers are supposed to do. So as a rapper, you're never too old to address anything. You're never too big and grown to address slights. How you address them, and when you choose to address them, that's the subject.
Right.
And so I appreciate the fact that he took the time. Like, he didn't just sit on his lofty perch and act like, oh, I'm beneath you niggas are beneath me. I don't gotta respond to that shit.
Right.
The fact that he responded, right, in the world that we live in the hip hop that we know now, that shit is major. Because nowadays, hip hop artists get into it with each other and they go right to jail, go to prison, somebody die.
Now, here's the thing. For me, I look at it like this. That was the original clout right there. When you beef with a rapper or you mention a rapper and they clap back at you, he just basically sprinkled a little something on y'all. Let's see what y'all say now. Because let's take Nicki, for instance, because a lot of people have an issue with the fact that he went at Nicki. I don't. Because she's been going at him for a very long time. So I expected something when he started his freestyle. I'm like, oh man, here we go. She had it coming.
Your ass, yeah.
You can't tell nobody how to respond. And so he responded. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna say? Are you gonna drop an album? Are you gonna drop a song? What you about to do? How do you respond back to a billionaire rapper?
Well, you can't.
Pioneer.
You can't. Well, you can't say I'm gonna fuck your bitch. You can't say you broke. You can't say you jealous. You hating. You can't talk about career goals and plaques and.
Can't compare your portfolio to his.
Can't do none of that. Your bankroll can't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare your mate.
you can't even compare your net worth. Period.
None. So how do the people who he mentioned? We already know that
Dame.
We already know that Oskino from State Property, right? He responded. But Skino, listen, bro, he had every member of State Property, including Benny Siegel, on the stage, bro. It looks like now, in hindsight, you may have made the mistake
of going with Dame. Because
him and Biggie him and Beans been at each other's head for years, right? So he spanked niggas. He went to Philly and brought everybody who was down with him in Philly, brought him out with him, including Meek Mills, who wasn't down with him, but he brought the whole State Prop out.
Well, no, you can't say he's not down. Well, he wasn't a part of Rockefeller, but Meek is down with Jay-Z because when Meek was locked up, Jay-Z did that whole movement to get him out. So
he brought everybody who's connected to him, but the whole thing, but he's not state property. We didn't even put him in.
No, he's not Rockefeller. He's not state property. He's none of that.
Whole rock out. He brought the whole Philly rock out except for Oskino. What does that do? How does that make and then he talked about his stuttering. Now that's not right. That's not right. You're not supposed to make is stuttering, is that a disability?
When we are at war, it's a disability for you. Yes. It's fair game.
No, but I'm just saying.
I'm to talk about you.
Yeah, but it's like stuttering like a retard thing or no?
It's a disability.
Is it? You get a check for it?
You probably can because you get a check for being a crackhead. So I'm sure you can get a check for stuttering.
So you can get an SSI check for stuttering.
You might be able to.
Okay. I need some money, motherfucker. I need a check.
No money left behind.
Yeah, I got kids in the hands. I got kids everywhere. If I got kids in the hands, I need money. This, my kids like, give me. Hey, listen, so the freestyle, let's break it down into segments. Let's talk about the freestyle.
Can we play it?
I think we can play it because I don't think it was
copywritten. He didn't put it out on an album or nothing like that. It was just a freestyle.
No, it was just a freestyle. Let's go to YouTube and let's put Jay-Z.
Someone said it's called a speech impediment. So or a neurological disorder. See, I told you could get a check for that.
I need me a check. So let's see. Roots Picnic. Let me see.
Transition before I clear my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser.
Do you hear that, Henny?
Yeah, turn it up a little bit.
Turn it up a little bit. Oh, we want to turn some shit up. Come on.
Of course.
Here you go.
Patty's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much of this drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game.
Damn.
You had to cash cow and thunk it. Was you who pumped this? I'm the one who strummed the pain. That hill you can die on. There's way too much flack that comes from those pains. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I'm all of you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's know-how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a fee to even say my name. You ever heard of a Wonder King? My children are some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin. Ask unharmed player. Y'all thoughts with y'all thoughts again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch how saniac in my presence, nigga, shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. And Chat Patty down on his luck again. Plus introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. You wonder why I do the freestyle rehearsals. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You try to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the hole. I never looked up to them. The crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuities, how your contract is worded. Don't make me go fuck, man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much on my name. Don't forget who I am. Patty loves her Shawnees. S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
Henny.
So simplistic.
Jigga Man. Jigga Man. So we're gonna break this down into two parts. First part, freestyle. So when he said the Nicki Minaj thing, that stood out to me the most. But he said when he said the kid be like because Nicki's
husband is a registered offender, sex offender. Well, we grown over here. I don't have to say that. He's a registered sex offender. And no matter what people try to say or how they try to back out of it, he's a registered sex offender. There's no getting around that. So he can't be anywhere. He can't go pick up no kids. He can't be at no school. He can't go to no graduation. He can't go to a parent-teacher conference.
Whoa. So registered sex offenders, they can't go to school functions to watch their own children.
They're not supposed to be anywhere near a school.
So what's up with the nigga 7 General from Detroit? 7 General be at the school picking up his kids and one of all other kind of shit. You show us. Let's look the law up.
Look it up. Let's see. Because last I heard, they can't be nowhere near a school.
Yeah, because 7 General, what your bitch ass doing at them school with them kids? Can registered sex offenders attend school functions? Can registered sex offenders attend school functions?
They're not supposed to be at schools, parks, daycares, or other places where children regularly gather.
So it's a guy named 7 General. I think we talked about him before. I seen him. So I'm gonna need the law on this. Cause that sex offender ass Chester molester ain't supposed to be at no school function around nobody else's kids but his own. Can sex offenders live in houses with kids?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
We need to get this. Listen, the level of sex offenders went up. We need to protect these kids at all costs. Jay-Z, he went ape shit on a scale from 1 to 10. You heard freestyles, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're from New York, so let's judge this I'm gonna let you judge this from a New Yorker standpoint.
I'm biased.
No shit. On the scale,
but on more levels than you know.
Here we go, Henny.
He's from New York and he's a Sag.
You know Jay-Z?
He's from New York and he's a Sag.
Hey Henny, did you know
his birthday is December 4th and mine is December 3rd?
So you ever met Jay-Z, Henny?
No.
No?
No.
So if Jay-Z was to leave Beyonce and say, come on, Henny, would you do it?
No.
Why not?
Because I know about Sagittarius men very well.
So you were Sagittarius, right?
Yes.
So there's a quantitative difference between Sagittarius men and women?
Oh, big difference.
I bet it is.
Well, I'm going to say on a scale of 1 to 10 that Jay-Z knocked that out the park, and I'm going to be biased and say it was a 15. You know why? Not only because he's from New York and he's a Sag and his birthday is the day after mine, also because he brought true lyricism back. This is what rap originally was. This is not, let me write my freestyle rhyme down and come back and let me spit it like it's a freestyle, but everybody around me knows the words to what I'm about to say, and then I'm gonna turn around and put it on one of my albums and drop it as a song. Like, this isn't one of those. This is classic lyricism. This is what rap is about. This is how you know who can and can't rap by who can and can't freestyle.
Hey.
And he's always been nice.
Yeah, he's always been nice, and he's from a different generation, so of course, but we didn't expect anything less. If he would have followed up that freestyle with a bunch of lip syncing, I think it would have took away from it. But he followed that motherfucker up by putting on an amazing performance, right?
Right.
The actual performance itself, I think. Listen, I don't even give a fuck about the freestyle. When I saw, so Myth Bleak, that's his dog. So no surprise with Bleak. When I saw Benny Siegel walk out there, and then Petey Crack, I knew that Oskino wasn't coming. I knew it. I knew when I saw Chris and Neef walk out there, I knew that Jay was gonna be. Is that being petty of him?
Shout out to me, Myth Bleak.
Here we go. That's that cougar shit coming out too. You need to get a hold of yourself. Can't take you nowhere, right? So listen. Jay has fell out. Everybody in state property has had something to say about Jay-Z over the years.
Well, because there was a division that happened, and people went with Dame. A small percentage of people went with Dame Dash, right, and others went with Jay-Z. Now, I know what you're about to say, because we've heard people talk about Jay-Z not being the most reputable businessman. They feel like they were owed something. Mm-hmm. So, but it doesn't look like anybody felt that way to me last night. Did it? The other night, did it look like that to you?
Whatever grudges they had, whatever animosity they had, whatever feelings of being slighted or not being properly taken care of based on their contribution to the rock, whatever those feelings were, they understood that was an opportunity that no matter how they felt, they could not miss it, because that opportunity could be a jolt. It can be it could lead
a rebirth.
Birth of interest in them when there has been no interest, no marketable interest, in especially the P Cracks and the Kristen Neefs of the world and all that. I mean, I can only clap my hands to Jay. I mean, because he didn't have to do that. He was in Philly. He came to Philly and he showed out for Philly. He did. That was leadership. So it's going to be, listen, he has reacquired new friends. Chris and Neef probably would never say anything bad about him again.
Right.
Benny Siegel and Jay-Z had epic battles.
Right.
Right. How do you think that Dame Dash felt when Benny Siegel walked out there?
Like Diddy's wiener.
What? What the fuck did you just say? Hey man, come on with that. Pause,
I said
no. I don't have to say.
He
pause.
felt no. You don't have to say pause because you didn't say it. I don't have to say pause.
Women don't got to say pause.
No, because that wasn't gay.
But do women say pause? Or they're required to.
Yeah, I say pause.
I never heard women say pause.
If I say something that could be taken in a sexual manner and it's not supposed to be taken in a sexual manner, I could say pause.
Yeah, I didn't know that women had to say it pause though. Because
don't have to.
Women are women. Women are punks by nature.
But I'm from New York, so we pause sometimes. I've kind of outgrown pause. Nigga, take it how it lands. I don't care.
Right. I was going to get you with a good joke, but I said, you know what? It was too easy.
Don't.
Some of this shit too easy. Some of this shit you just you just too easy. Hey, so
I think he felt very small.
The line about the teeth tumbling out the mouth.
Embarrassing.
I remember Dame Dash when Dame Dash was running the music, running rough shot all over the industry. Right. I remember that. It hurts me. It pains me to no end to see Dame Dash. At least from fall. His fall from grace is epic. It is worse than rappers who are stars and then get broke. I know Damon isn't necessarily broke. I know he's playing the whole what you call that when you bankruptcy game. I know he's not necessarily broke, but he has to hide under that guise in order to protect the things that he do has.
But he hasn't truly ever gotten back up from that fall.
No, I think not even from a financial standpoint. I think from a public image standpoint, he's made so many mistakes and he's wronged so many people.
Yeah,
he's rubbed so many people the wrong way. The back and forth between him and Cameron,
right?
Him and Jim Jones,
right?
Who were once considered allies to him, people who could have. Why can't Dame Dash be a podcaster? Is he such a distasteful? Does it leave such a distasteful residue in people's mouths?
Yes.
That he can't be a podcaster?
Yes.
He can or can't?
No, he can't.
So you mean so we've seen rappers who really didn't have any career whatsoever. Joe Budden was hated and reviled just still is. And Joe Budden he turned himself around. So why can't Dame Dash do the same thing?
Because Dame, he's proven, in my opinion, it's just Henny's logic. Dame has shown to us over the years exactly why people fall out with him. Because we get to watch the wash, rinse, repeat over and over again of things happening with him and somebody else. Meanwhile, those people that he falls out with, they level up. They keep going. For whatever reason, he gets in his own way, and he's too egotistical to see that. Again, in my opinion, he still thinks he's Dame Dash of The Rock, and he's not. And no matter how much he tries to come out with a new way to try to get income, he's still the same person. He hasn't changed his mindset. He hasn't learned from his mistakes because he keeps making them. I don't think he has anything to offer anybody as a podcaster except for something. I mean, he has stories in the industry, but he can't give you something as far as like how to, or
yeah, I think he can. I want to.
I'm not going to take advice from Dame Dash.
Yeah, but that's because he's made himself a public pariah, and he has like turned himself into the neighborhood villain across the spectrum of hip hop. So, but to say that Dame Dash doesn't have any insight when it's.
Oh no, I didn't say any insight. I just said I don't feel he has very much to offer in the way as a podcast outside of history of being in the music industry and telling us the stories that he's told us. Unless he's got new stories, what else does Dame Dash have to offer us? Beefing with more people?
No.
Who's he going to get on the podcast?
I think so. Listen. So, do you know who Ray Daniels is? Ray Daniels is a music executive who's originally from New York, and then he moved to Atlanta when when Atlanta rose to prominence in terms in the world of hip hop and music. But Atlanta became the seat of Black entertainment. Ray Daniels was there. Ray Daniels has done a masterful job with reinventing himself and turning himself into a YouTuber, podcaster, to a personality. So Dame Dash, I believe that what you said was exactly right, because I can remember Irv Gotti saying that he tried to pull Dame into the movie business with him, and Dame wanted to do what Dame wanted to do. He didn't want to toe the line, and he didn't want to adhere to the script that Irv Gotti set for him, right?
But that's what happened with him and Jay-Z. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. So I mean, it's different when you do what you want to do and you're successful at it. But when you do what you want to do and all you do is make enemies and close doors for yourself and burn bridges, maybe doing what you want to do, you might want to alter that. Because I understand not wanting to be a robot, you know?
Hey, listen, when he fell out with Cam, you fall out with Cam when you see that. So Dame, he fancies himself as a visionary, as a person who can see it coming from around the corner. When he fell out with Cameron for absolutely no reason whatsoever, because that relationship could have been massaged and it could have been reconditioned. You see Cam and Mace is doing the damn thing on the podcast. Why didn't you say what else are you doing that is so great to where you thought that wasn't that couldn't have been a job for you? You could have been a podcaster. It would have been Cam's way of returning the favor for the relief that you put in him.
Right.
But you ruined that. He's a relationship ruining ass nigga of the highest levels. I can't think of a person. Kanye is an asshole too, but Kanye still has worth because he's still Ye.
I would sit and listen to Kanye before I listen to Dame Dash. Let me elaborate a little bit further. With him, everything that we're speaking on, as a podcaster, is that the influence that I want to hear? No. Again, what can you teach me? Am I going to be entertained by you or am I going to be annoyed by you? Because I can tell you, I don't make it through Dame Dash interviews. I try, but I can't.
So people who operate in the world of entertainment have crossed over. Rappers, music executives, they've crossed over into the world of podcasting. I can name most of the top podcasters now have some music business experience or history. Dame Dash can't even become a podcaster. You think he's that much of a he hurt himself that much so?
I mean, there's always going to be an audience for somebody. But again, this is my opinion. I'm not going to listen to it.
He couldn't be a one-man show. But no. I think they can team him up with. I think he would be good. I don't even know if he'd be good in a panel because he's such an asshole and he's so arrogant. And
exactly.
He's so like he's used to dominating conversations, even in rooms where he is not he's not it in the room. He's still. I don't know, man. It is the. Because I remember The Rock.
King David right there. Dame's a proud asshole. You're not going to like him if you don't understand that.
That's me. That's what I say about myself. I'm an asshole. If you don't love me, you're not going to like me because I'm hard to deal with and I'm hard to kind of like put. You got to love me in order to like me. If you don't love me and you're not able to look over my indiscretions, I'm not your fucking cup of tea.
But you see, you can't even say who you would pair him up with because he's going to fall out with whoever you pair him up with. He's going to make that person not want to be around him because that's what he does. He makes people not want to be around him.
Is Dame a narcissist?
Yes.
Like people just be throwing the word narcissism out there, bro. Is he?
Pull up the definition. Let's weigh him against the definition of what a narcissist is. Because I agree with you. People throw a lot of words around and they use them and throw them out of context.
Here's narcissist. A narcissist refers to a personality style characterized by an excessive preoccupation with oneself, a need for constant admiration and significant lack of empathy for others. While everyone possesses some narcissistic traits, extreme, inflexible, and damaging patterns may indicate narcissistic personality disorder, NDP. To identify a narcissistic individual, psychologists and mental health experts look for these core patterns. A grandiose sense of self-importance, an unrealistic sense of superiority, expecting to be seen as the best or most unique without doing the work to earn it. Is that Dame? Does he have a grandiose sense of self-importance? Is it an unrealistic sense of superiority? Does he expect people to see him as the best or most unique without having done the work? I think Dame has done the work. Not recently, but you got to look at Rockefeller. You got to judge him in the time where he was doing.
No, you don't. You judge him now. You can't. We are in the now. You can't keep going back to the past, especially if he hasn't done anything with it. We can go back and look at how Jay-Z went from the record label to the artist to the entrepreneur to this and you can go because it's a part of his portfolio, it's a part of his path. We can look at other successful people who have evolved or elevated or continue to push the line and break barriers. Dame has not done that, but he expects to be treated as someone who did that. He has not. What you did was you had this company, and all you had to do was fall in line. You chose not to. You made bad business moves. You ruined all of your relationships, business-wise, and it looks like personal. You feel like you're still Dame from that time, and everyone should give you no. Yes, he has a grandiose sense of self-importance. He's not that important nowadays. Sorry.
I don't even look at the other the other components that will hey, listen. The Roots picnic. It was how do they do that again? How do they compete with what happened? Do they have to have a headliner of no, I mean that's the top of the totem pole. Do they have to have a headliner going forward in order for it to be worth it? Or is the Roots picnic a thing that they don't?
Headliner every year. Yes. But you will never be able to duplicate this.
Do they have to even try to get somebody as big as that, or they don't have to try? As long as they
I don't think they have to try, but I think they raised the bar for the picnic now.
Definitely did. Definitely did. He took a shot at Kanye West.
Had that coming.
Kanye had that. Yeah, Kanye been on a lot of rants about Jigga and about Beyonce.
And Kanye, about their kids.
Yeah. So was it fair?
Even swap don't make no swindle.
He could have dug into him a little more when he told.
Yeah, he could have.
He could have really dug into him. He could have really showed his ass with Kanye. There's so many different.
Right, Kanye gives even the average person so much that they could actually go at him on a daily basis with. Like, I'm not a rapper, but I could sit down and write a diss for Kanye if I wanted to, because he's put so much out there. So I think Jay still showed him some kind of grace because he didn't completely murder him. But it's fair. It was fair. I think everybody he went after was fair. And I think it was also him letting them know, like, never think that I'm too busy to know that you throwing dirt on my name.
That is the key takeaway. I see everything. And when I do, so did he take the momentum from Drake, at least if only for one night?
Yes.
He did.
Absolutely.
He took the momentum for Drake, and then a couple of days go by, and Drake is back spanking niggas' ass all across the goddamn hip hop universe. What does Drake mean to the world of hip hop right now?
Degrassi.
And I'm asking, don't start that shit. Don't see. I should have known better. I should have known to ask you no question like that. No, you're not finna do that, bro. You're not finna do that. I'm finna boo you. I got boos. That's my boo. You're not finna take a. So
Degrassi. Kendrick.
So did the 3 albums?
I didn't listen to them.
I listened to all of them because I have to. I'm in the business of I'm a talking head now, so I had to listen to it so that I knew what I was heard about.
How could you do that?
Well, listen, I was in New York. I was on Power 105.1 with DJ Self.
No. You don't blame that on New York. Shout out to DJ Self. Don't blame that on Self. Don't blame that on Power 105.
What you doing over there? Stop banging that table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, what are you doing over there?
You can hear that.
I can hear blink. What are you doing over there?
I'm messing with the mic. I'm sorry. I'll leave it alone.
Together. So listen, you telling me you're not for doing all that hating like that on this motherfucking show. You're not.
Drake is good as long as Kendrick is not speaking.
So are you saying that Kendrick Lamar?
They're not like us.
Kenny, I'm not gonna let you tell it. We can argue. You get your shit ready. I know you're not saying. I know you're not motherfucking saying that.
I'm trolling.
Yeah, I know you are, because there's a difference between winning the battle and the war. Kendrick Lamar did not win the war.
How?
How? Because Kendrick Lamar got maybe name 5 Kendrick Lamar songs.
I'm gonna tell you how Drake lost. Let me tell you how and why Drake lost.
The battle with him?
He lost. He lost
That was 2
all
years
the way.
ago. That was 2 years ago.
I don't care. He lost. I'm gonna tell you where he lost me at too. Because first of all, you and Kendrick were going back and forth. It was a back and forth. Even Kendrick murdered him, bodied him. Instead of taking his L like everybody else does in hip hop, he goes and pulls a bitch move, or in the words of you, a bitch ass nigga move, and goes and files a lawsuit. Boo!
Hey, listen.
Nah, take your L. Take your L.
Hey, no. Listen, I'm filing lawsuits against niggas from here on out. Motherfuckers doxing me, putting my address online, all that other shit. I'm filing civil lawsuits. I'm gonna make these niggas spend some motherfucking money from this point forward. I'm sick of, because when I argue and cuss these niggas out, they report my page, take my YouTube channel, do all manners of bitch ass shit. So I'm filing.
This is not that though. This is not that, because in his lawsuit, it wasn't even for defamation of character. He's mad he lost, and he's making accusations of them buying bots and doing all of this and blah, blah, blah. Nah, it wasn't even like he did some defamation stuff, like you spit some stuff about me that wasn't true. So now I'm going to sue you. It wasn't even that. He couldn't even take his L in peace. He had to go sue. No.
Well, so listen,
no.
What he sued about.
And I like Drake singing ass, but no.
So listen, Henny, if Drake was to call you,
why they gotta call me?
If he's up in your DM, are you going, Henny?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna go up to the OVO and get OVO'd?
He's gonna get OVO'd.
Come on, Henny. Come on with that cool group. What are you talking about? We on live stream. You can't be
what? He's gonna get OVO'd, not me.
So if Drake was up in your DM, how many women, black, white, purple, Hispanic, whatever, people who pay attention to Drake, what is the percentage of women? Period. Relationships, not relationships, just period. Let's what is the percentage of women who are in relationships who are Drake fans?
You can't ask them that in relationship. If you're in a relationship, do not answer this question. It's a setup.
Yeah. What is the percentage of women who are in relationships? I'm asking you. What is the percentage of women? And I'm asking the Henny gang in the chat. As a matter of fact, y'all like.
I'm not answering that.
Yeah, share, and subscribe. Hey, listen, like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody the Dawgface and Hen Dog.
Drake will not make me forget my name. Drake will be dropping album after album after album when I'm done with him. He really gonna be a singing ass nigga. Next.
Hey, Henny.
What?
What is the percentage of women who are in relationships? Fuck the single shit. What's the percentage of women who are in relationships who, if they had an opportunity to go to bed Drake down?
Oh, you said if I was going with him. No. You didn't say bed him down. I don't want to sleep with Drake.
No, what I'm saying, but listen, okay, so let's remove yourself out of the equation now. What is the percentage of women who are in relationships who would, if they could, and not be discovered, have a one-night stand with Drake?
Very slim.
You think so? No, Henny. No. These bitches be fucking with Ray Ray and Pookie around the corner who ain't got a car. These bitches letting Pookie drop them off at work and take their car and go home and play fucking PS5 while they at work struggling. No.
You've got to ask the 20 to 30-year-olds, because 40 and up, we're not risking it all. Now, when you ask me about Jay-Z, I'd risk it all. He's a billionaire.
You would risk it all for Jigga?
He's a billionaire.
So you would risk it all for Jigga?
I didn't say I would risk it, but I'm just saying Jigga has a higher net worth. And I'm not saying that because it's all about the money, but there's a certain stature and status that's an upgrade to your life.
Okay, so listen.
Drake, and he's not. I don't know. Then again, because he's not. No, he's a Sag. Forget what I just said. He's a Sag. No.
Okay, so listen. There's the number. There's the call-in number. People, I need y'all to call.
Baby Chifa, your mama's a hoe, bitch.
Yeah. That who's that? What's his name?
Baby Chifa.
Where that? Don't you
So
just
you
get
a
on
hoe.
here, you bitch ass nigga?
Nigga, what does that have to do?
Yeah.
Yes, Method now, Method Man.
Oh, they judging you because you say you would sleep with the.
Because I said I would risk it all for Jay-Z, but like I said, he's a Sag, so no, I wouldn't.
Okay, there's a call.
And when I say level your life up, that means that that comes with a status. That comes with doors that open for you. I ain't talking about taking this nigga's money. He's a billionaire, yes, but he can open some doors. That means the shit that I'm thinking in my head, this person can actually help me formulate and help me get somewhere because he's at a status. Shit, I would sit and I would hang with Jigga and take fucking notes. What are you talking about? That man went from nothing to a billionaire. You goddamn right.
So listen, I want everybody to call in. Here's the call-in number. Let me make sure I take my phone off of do not disturb because you know how I'll be wanting to be disturbed. Call in. There's the call-in number. I need you to call in and tell me, women only. No harm.
Y'all not allowed to talk about Method Man when you come up here because I see all of y'all coming after my husband and we got a problem.
Call in and tell me.
I'm playing.
$1-900 crook. My name is Dawgface. We got Henny in the building. Are you a female first?
No, Dawgface, what's up, man? I ain't no female, man.
Well, what you doing calling in? I said female. What school did you go to?
Detroit.
Man, I love y'all show, man. The YouTube street forever, man.
Man, I salute you, bro. Thank you for calling in, caller. Thank you, bro. What's your name, bro?
King. My name King, man.
All right,
so.
Okay, Zoo in the building. Hey, K-Zoo got them big ass thick white girls, bro. Don't be like Sauce Walker. Don't be like Sauce Walker. Call in and talk to me.
Now, see, they telling you they would risk it all for meth, for Denzel. Like, do you see what I'm saying? I wouldn't leave Denzel alone. Denzel is saved. Did you not see that man go get baptized in the holy water with his wife?
Call in and talk to women. Call in. The number's on the screen. Call in. We put y'all on the air. But listen, call in and tell me. Women only, not no men. Sorry, women only. Call in and tell me. Tell us, would you risk it all for Drake? And if not Drake, is there any celebrity, any rapper, any actor who you would risk it all for? Y'all know what
there is a big home record tour going on, I believe, right now.
What you mean?
There are women that will throw it all away for Chris Brown and Usher Raymond.
Well,
and they are on tour together. That is a dangerous men, fellas, if your wife or your girl is going to the Chris Brown concert as a woman, I'm telling you, you in danger.
I thought Usher had that ninja. They don't care.
Do you not see how women will throw themselves for Breezy?
So listen, ladies, call in. Ladies, chat. Hey, Henny Gang, we need people like, share, subscribe. This. Hey, listen, ladies, call in. Call in. Hey, guys, matter of fact, let's even the playing field. Hey, guys, there's the number on the screen. What woman? Don't call in here with no alternative lifestyle shit neither.
All they need is Trey Songz on the tour. Right. If it was Usher, Chris Brown, and Trey Songz, your girl ain't coming home.
That's pain.
She's getting tossed up in the back of the tour.
Listen, hey, guys, hey, ladies, what male figure, who would you throw it all away for? Guys can call in too. Fuck it. Guys call in. What entertainer would you throw away with you? Sunshine, I ain't coming home. Hey, honey, I ain't coming home tonight.
Honestly, if we being real and we not trolling, if I have a person at home that's really taking care of me and, you know, I don't have no wants, no desires, no none of that, I'm not going to risk it all.
You're not?
For nobody. I'm not really turned on by celebrities.
Hold on. Underground Mass speaking. This Dawgface Calderon. You tapped in with Dawg and Henny. What's your name, caller?
The only man that I would throw it all in is, as a celebrity, is Kendrick Lamar.
So you gonna throw it all in for that little nappy head ass LA nigga?
Hey, don't do that.
He's better than all of them.
So you
and he's the safest. He's not ninja up. All them is ninja up, and Jay-Z is dark.
So you would throw it all the way for Kendrick Lamar?
Absolutely.
So you not coming home that night if Kendrick say, "Come on here, let's go."
If Kendrick say, I go. But if Jay say, no, I don't want to go to hell.
What's your name, caller?
Stacey.
Thank you for calling in, Stacey. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Hey, listen, guys and girls, call in. You're a guy. I'm opening up the door for the guys too. Hey, guys, what entertainer, what actress, what singer, what model would you throw it all away for? Who would you not come home for, or who would you make up an excuse for why you late coming home for the concert for? Ladies, who would you throw it all away for? Tell us. And you can be anonymous. I ain't gonna judge you.
As long as it ain't a Diddy party.
No, don't. We ain't coming with that bullshit tonight. Kenny, we not coming with that shit tonight.
Yes, we are, because we're gonna talk about that. We have to. You don't have to talk about it. I could talk about it.
So Henny, who is it? Underground Master speaking this Dawgface Calderon. Henny online. Say, caller, what's your name, caller?
Toya.
Twin. So Twin, who would you throw it all away? Who would you not come? Who would you be late coming home? Who would make the sun catch you in the ass for?
I would do Drake or I would do Yo Gotti.
So you gonna risk it all for Yo Gotti?
Of course.
What about Yo Gotti would make you
risk it all?
Because he's just a real nigga. He carry himself like a grown man.
I like that answer.
You agree with that, Henny?
I agree. I like that answer. I wouldn't risk it all for Yo Gotti. This ain't about me. This is about her. Stop throwing me in the equation.
Okay, I got you. Thank you, caller. I appreciate you.
All right.
So Yo Gotti has been thrown into the mix. God damn, we never expected that shit, right? Call in. The number's on the screen, 313-929-3382. Guys and girls can call in. Who would you risk it all for? They said, hey, Nick said, a Gotti that plum. She said that plum head nigga Gotti. He said, what'd she say? Yo Gotti got a plum head. Who would you call in? Talk to us. Who would you throw it all? Is it throw it all away or risk it all? It's different between throwing it all away and risking it all, isn't it?
First of all, it's a risk because there's a possibility that you won't get caught. But you're gonna get caught, so you throwing it all away.
All right, I got you. Let's tell the caller come in. Hold on. Hey, caller, this is Dawgface and Henny. You tapped in with the best. State your name and tell us who would you throw it all away or at least risk it all for?
Hey, this smoked out. I'm gonna throw it all away for Henny.
What? Nigga, I'm gonna hang up on you, nigga.
Hey, smoked out.
Nigga, nuts. What, you drunk or something? What kind of drugs he smoking?
Why you hang up on a person who was calling saying they throw it all away for me? See, you a hater. That's a hater move right there.
Right.
That's a hater ass move on your behalf.
You tuned into the best of Dawgface and Henny. Who said what? So what's this? Let me call him back, man. I'm concerned about his overall well-being and health. Let me call him back, man. Let me call him back. Hold on. Let's call his ass back. I want to talk to him because he is suffering. He is suffering.
Nah, don't do that. Don't be like that. Let the man speak.
Hey, good brother. Are you the one who just called in?
Yeah, this smoked out, bro.
Hey, smoked out. So you really digging on Henny, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it all away for Henny, man. That's my boo.
So that's your boo.
That's my boo.
So smoke.
Hold up, she ain't tell you about me?
No. Hey, is there something you want to share with the group?
No.
Oh, hold up, Henny. You ain't told nobody about me, Henny.
Why you doing this on live?
How you doing?
I'm gonna get you back for this one. I'm gonna get you back.
Thank you for calling, brother. Hey, Henny, is it something you want to share with the YouTube streets, Henny?
This is news to me.
What's news?
This is all news to me.
It don't sound like it's new news to me.
Yes, it is. It's news
I think
to
you've been
me.
dipping in and dipping out, Henny. You is a shameful creature.
No, I'm not. This
Shame
is
on
news
you.
to me.
Shame on you.
Antonio said he'd risk it all for Sexy Red. Let's talk about that.
What? Call in. Well, who said that shit? Let me find this nigga on here.
Antonio Bell.
He said what?
Shout out to Smoked Out. You just made
Sexy Red. Antonio, call in. The call in number is 313. I want you to tell me this to my face. I don't think you got the heart. There you go. They got the call in number, Antonio. Call in and tell me that shit to my, because I want to know what kind of psychotropic medication you on.
Sexy Red is not an ugly woman.
Sexy Red is not an ugly woman. I'm not saying she is an ugly woman. I'm saying, would you throw it all away for Sexy Red?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know.
Here's the call-in number, y'all. Y'all call in, talk to Henny and Dawgface.
Look,
who would you throw it all away for?
Somebody's willing to throw it all away for Boosie. You never know. Somebody might be willing to throw it all away for you. And that's horrible.
What you... I'm going to be offended. I don't know. Hey, Henny. Jokes are for other people. The jokes are not for me. You're not supposed to be cracking those.
You always got jokes for me. Nope, I got you back.
About my shit. Hey, listen. Let's move on to a different subject. Thank y'all for the people who did call in. We appreciate y'all. Hey, listen. Henny,
yes.
Hip hop. Is hip hop in a good place?
No.
Or is it just
no?
No. Not in a good place.
No.
Are there any positives about the hip hop landscape?
I'm not impressed with none of this new hip hop. Is it even hip hop anymore? Like for me, hip hop was a culture. It was a way of life. It was in you and not on you. And now I just feel like it has been perverted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the same. So it's not hip hop no more. Unless some of our old heads, you get your Nas's, Jay-Z drops an album, you get people who can carry the essence of hip hop. It's dead. It's no longer what it once was. It was messages.
We got somebody calling in. Juanita. Maryland in the building.
Smoked Out said to tell you, don't get jealous. He knew me first.
Smoked out. Smoked out. I know that you are a man who's suffering from
Hello?
Juanita.
Yeah.
Don't you call in here talking that gangster shit.
Leave Juanita alone.
Don't you call now, Juanita? Who would you throw it all away for? I know what you calling for.
Who would I throw it all away for?
Yes, man. Who would you risk it all for?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Okay, dead would be Tupac. Alive would be Keith Sweat.
Oh, good one.
Sweat man can get you, Juanita, get you going?
Yeah, he can get me.
So, Juanita, you would throw your panties on the stage at the Keith Sweat concert right now?
I sure would.
I know that's right.
Where you from, Juanita?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. That's my girl. Thank you for calling in, Juanita. Underground Master speaking this Dawgface Calderon and Henny. What's your name, caller?
Hey, yo, what's going on, man? This Tay, man, from Inktown. What's up, Dawgface?
What's happening, man? Who would you throw it all away for or risk it all for, Tay?
Man, look, man, I risk it off. Hey, man, look, for you, keep doing your thing on this channel, Dawgface. Keeping it real, OG.
I appreciate that, though. Is there a female entertainer who you would risk it all for, or who you would just throw it all away for?
Man, I wouldn't throw it all away and risk it for nothing, man.
I fuck with
Just
you, Tay.
keep it that way.
I fuck with you, man. Thank you for calling in.
And
Thank you.
Look, and I'm out on this road, Dawgface, a truck driver. So I'm calling y'all while I'm driving. So I'm checking you out, my G.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you a lot, brother. Be safe on that road, brother. You hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right, thank you, brother. Thank you for calling in. Hey, listen.
I got a little nervous for you for a second.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go up top on the nigga with this.
I was gonna drop down. I didn't want to be part of that.
No, I was gonna press the button on that nigga real fast. But shout out to Tay Inkster on that road driving. Hey, salute to you, brother. So Henny.
Yes.
It's hip hop. Are we?
Yes. Dearly beloved, we are now gathered here for the service and memorial of hip hop because it's dead.
Hey, Henny. So
I had hope when Benny the Butcher. I don't know if you know. You should know who that is.
I do. He's from Baltimore.
Right? I mean, no, he's from Buffalo.
Buffalo.
When Benny the Butcher and the whole Griselda records, when they came out as a movement, I had hope for hip hop. I don't have hope for hip hop anymore. And I appreciated them because they were like a combination of Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang combined. That's what they gave. And even down to Shay Noir, who was the female, they all had that, they had the essence of hip hop with them. Like they could carry it on their back. But people like them get drowned out for these click, bow, 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 bow people. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know, Henny.
What?
Hey, Henny, I sent you this as a topic, Henny. You see this right here?
No, what is this? Oh my God.
I sent you this as a topic. I said, listen, I want people to call in on this, right? We fucking with chat tonight. We fucking with chat. I want to know who has the worst farts, women or men? I've been around some women with the deadliest gas. So listen, this is science now, Henny. Who got the worst farts, women and men? Now, according to this, science has proven that men and women produce comparable amounts of gas daily, but with key chemical and behavioral differences. The chemistry, potency versus volume. Women's farts are more potent. That means y'all stink more.
That is...
That's what it say. That's what it say. Studies show that females' flatulence contains a significantly higher concentration of hydrogen sulfide. That's the shit that makes it stink. The compound responsible for that classic rotten egg smell. Now, I know somebody, I ain't gonna say no names. Ooh-wee.
He ain't never been around me to smell my fart.
Okay, so Henny, it say men fart, they have higher volume, but women fart is something.
Wait a minute, hold on. There's some bias in here in this verbiage. It says women's farts, and then it says gas per toot. Why do the men have a toot and the women have a fart? Do you see how biased this goddamn list is? So men toot now?
Yeah, because women ain't supposed to fart, bro. And listen, let me tell you something. As a young boy growing up,
what you mean we not supposed to fart?
Yeah, but listen, let me tell you something, man. Maybe it's a black boy thing. When I was younger, I didn't think girls farted, bro. I didn't.
You want to know why?
The first time I knew for a fact that the fart came from a girl, I was so turned off, bro. I was like, you could push me over with a feather. I was like, I didn't think young black boys do not learn. I think I was about 9 or 10 before I realized that the girls farted, bro.
Really?
Yes, we don't be knowing girls. We thought fart.
Listen, I had a son. So my son would come in my room and fart and close the door, and I'd return the favor. Don't play with me. I'm petty like that. So my son knew I farted. But you want to know why women's farts are probably worse than guys? Because of that stigma right there, what you just said. Do you know how many women will hold a fart in while they are around a man? And then when they finally let it out,
it's a killer. It's a dip. So you better not fart when I take you on no date. You pay for your own food. You better not let me smell nothing. Just imagine, have you ever been on a date with a guy and the guy farted and you smelled it?
Yes.
And what did you say? Did he tell you? Because I'm the kind of motherfucker, I've been letting those silent joints out. I'm like I don't did shit.
Do you see my face?
You knew he did it?
Yes.
But did you say something? Did you confront him about it?
Do you see my face?
Did you leave the date? Or did you stay?
Said, my bad. Excuse me.
That's what he said.
You couldn't go to the bathroom and do that shit. You had to do it right here at the dinner table while we waiting for our food. I'm not hungry no more.
Not hungry no more. Henny, Allstar Jr. update. So Allstar Jr. He was charged about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. The feds picked up the gun aspect of the case.
Right.
They charged him with being a felon in possession of a firearm based on what happened on April 8th. In Confessions, the restaurant called, it's not a nightclub, it's a restaurant called Confessions, Houston. A couple of days ago, we found out that the state of Texas plans on prosecuting Allstar Jr. for the assault, the aggravated assault of NBA Ben 10 only.
I want to understand that because in this area, I think I might be a little ignorant because I thought when the feds have a case, the feds have a case. I thought you could catch a state case, yes, but if the feds take the case from the state, that it becomes, so was this case not taken? And was he on parole? He was on parole, right? No. So then how do we get two separate cases being charged for the same offense? Or so break that down to me and for those of us who don't understand this, because I do understand having a state case and having a federal case, because I know someone who had both a state and a federal case, but it was for two different charges. They got arrested by the state for this, then they got arrested by the feds for this. So two different cases, two different charges. How does this go? And even with that, don't the feds have priority? They take precedence over state cases, meaning their case comes first.
That is absolutely normally. That is absolutely, that is absolutely normally what takes place. When the feds move in to take on a case, if you commit a crime, the crime doesn't have to be federal within and of itself. It doesn't have to be like robbing banks are automatically federal cases, right?
Right.
Right, because a bank is protected by the federal government, right?
But this case wasn't automatically a federal case. This was a case that could have stayed at state level. It stayed at state level. So what happens is when the feds normally, when the feds move in and take over a case, that means they take over it. They take jurisdiction. Right.
Over the case. So with Allstar Jr. before there was any charges, there's not just a felon in possession of a firearm. It's not just a firearm case because the firearm was used to inflict damage, right? So you had multiple things going on with the whole Allstar Jr., NBA Ben 10, NBA Deadend Ron, Jay Prince Jr., the whole kit and caboodle. Before you had anything, listen, the clearest thing that we were able to ascertain from that video was that Allstar Jr. was being assaulted and robbed. Right. That was the clearest thing that the video showed, right? Right. So in my mind, I thought that if I knew the charge, some type of charge was going to come, but I thought that the first charges that would come down the pipe would be the charges that really initiated the entire event. I didn't think that the feds or local law enforcement was going to be looking at the degree of injury that somebody suffered. Because in my mind, the NBA cats, them devil, demon, demonic ass, cocksucking sons of bitches, in my mind, they are not victims.
No, because the injury was sustained in the commence of a crime that was already happening.
Yes, but that's no, the feds nor the state of Texas have reached that conclusion on their own. They haven't, there's no charges that reflect that they even understand what happened. So my whole thing is this. So when the feds pick up a case, they pick up a case in its totality, right? Like the gun case, for example. When the fed, it's not like he just got caught with a gun, Henny. Like he got pulled over by the police, they caught him with a gun, or it's not like that. It's like the gun is a part of a larger scenario, a larger chain of events, right? So when the feds pick up in a situation like this, When the feds pick up a gun case, right? The gun itself is not a singular, separate thing. The gun case is a part of a greater situation. So I've never seen in a situation like this in my life, and I've seen a lot of shit. I've never seen the feds pick up a gun case only when that same gun was used for another crime. Like, for example, it doesn't have to be armed robbery. If you go rob somebody and the feds pick up the case because you had a gun, right? They normally pick up the entire thing, the robbery and the gun. You get charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm, and then that because what you did with the firearm as a felon who wasn't supposed to be in possession of it, whatever additional crime that was committed, they picked the whole thing up. In this situation, that's not what happened. My thing is this: how do we have a situation where they picked up him being in felon in possession of a firearm, but none of the violent acts that were committed with said firearm? So if he was wrong on the federal level for being in possession of a firearm, why wasn't he wrong for what he used the firearm for? What does that tell us? And just off the top of your head, what does it tell us that the Fed chose not to prosecute him?
I think there's something bigger going on with this that we just don't know yet. I think they may be, I don't know, trying to get him to cooperate, because the whole thing doesn't make sense to me when you have the feds report and the police report. And the feds report, they document, they say that he was robbed, and they say what he was robbed for because they saw it on video. In the police report, they don't mention that. You just make it seem as if there was an altercation and Ben 10 got shot. No, there was an act. There's a whole storyline in the videos that we all watched. We watched this man be assaulted. We watched this man. You've made some great points about how the restaurant was closed. The kitchen was closed. Once the kitchen closes, the restaurant is closed, basically. They're just allowing the people that are in there to finish up their meals.
They're not seeing anybody else.
So now he's getting up with his companion to leave, and they confront him. So they're the initiators of the assault. The assault happens. He has multiple people jump on him. How does this not go in there? Then you have the feds saying on camera, they see him get robbed for his chain, him get robbed for his watch. They see all of this. How does Houston PD not see this as well? Again, this is another act. There's a robbery that's happening. So there's an initiation and an assault, and then there's a robbery that's happening. Then a firearm falls. He grabs the firearm. He starts blaming everybody because you're not about to smoke me. You only get him and what he did. But you mentioned this stuff, but none of it matters. I've never seen this before. And I've heard people say, oh, that's because nobody's talking. That's because JR never said he got robbed. Why does he need to say he was robbed when it's on camera? If the feds know that he was robbed because they seen it on video, why doesn't Houston PD see that? Why is no one still arrested right now? Nobody finds this suspicious. Now, maybe the NBA squad is going down for something. Maybe Jay Prince Jr. is going down for something. And the feds will come in the end because they're playing the long game and they're playing for keeps. Maybe. But when it comes to Allstar Jr., the way all of this is going, who are they trying to get to cooperate? And what do they want? And what's the bigger case are the questions that I have right now.
So listen, let me just say this, Henny. So I want to add something else to the equation. I want you to tell me what you think about this, right? Henny, 3 people were shot. Not one. It was Ben 10, Deadend Ron got his finger blew off, his index finger, his booger finger blew off. I had to add that booger finger shit.
I know. You like that.
Right. He had his booger finger blew off. And then there was an innocent bystander, somebody who had nothing to do with the incident at all, got shot in the ass.
Right.
So the state is charging Allstar Jr. with aggravated assault on one of the people that was shot when 3 people were shot.
Yet we're only talking about Ben 10.
If the state is going to pick it up, how are you picking up when you're only charging him with one of the people who got shot? How? How?
This to me at this point where we are right now looks like a miscarriage of justice.
News break. Hold on, Henny. Hey, Ladybug, Dawgface hating don't look good on you. Shut your bitch ass up. Stupid ass bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Okay. Now,
I thought she was taking up for you.
No, she said hating don't look good on you. That don't take enough of me. Yeah.
Dawgface hating don't look good on you.
They calling me a hater.
I don't think so. I don't think Dawgface is calling you a hater.
Yeah, hating don't look good on you means that you're a hating ass motherfucker, and it don't look good that you're doing all that hating.
Ladybug, please clarify what you meant by that, because
bitch, I'ma cuss your bitch ass out. I don't pay that shit.
You can't do that.
Can't do it. Fuck you talking about? I can't do it. Ain't nothing I can't do.
I don't think that she's talking about you.
But she better speak up, because for right now she gonna be a stupid bitch. Cause I don't pay that shit. And fuck her.
Speak up, Ladybug, for your own good.
Yes, because like you going at me. I ain't slow. I know what the fuck you mean.
Ben can be an informant.
Yes, he can be. He could be. It is absolutely plausible that he could be. So listen, Henny, 3 people got shot. The state only charged him with 1. That's Ben 10. And then since when do they put in the preamble? Oh, he was shot. Or it was aggravated assault. Aggravated assault that led to him being paralyzed. Why are you saying all that?
But not only that wording right there makes it seem like he's just all the way around the victim. Like he's the one that was assaulted and he got shot because he was being assaulted. That's not what happened. He was the perpetrator who ended up sustaining injuries due to the crime he was committing on someone else.
Absolutely.
I don't understand why people aren't getting that part of this.
Right.
Why are they not getting that? And for those who are saying that's not true, he wasn't being robbed, you got to prove it. It's in the federal complaint, and that federal complaint is in Pacer. Pay for it and get it and read it.
Right. So watch this, Henny. So listen, this shit stinks to high hell. And because it stinks to high hell, I wrote President Trump. POTUS. I had my lawyer craft a request for executive review and potential clemency consideration for Jeremy Christopher Ford, aka Allstar Jr. And here's what it says. Dear Mr. Trump, Mexican voice, I respectfully write to request your attention to the case of Jeremy Christopher Ford, professionally known as Allstar Jr., who is currently facing federal and state criminal proceedings arising from an incident that occurred on April 8, 2026 at a Houston, Texas restaurant known as Confessions. Mr. Ford has reportedly been charged federally with felon in possession of a firearm, and is also facing prosecution in Harris County, Texas, in connection with the allegations stemming from a shooting of Benjamin Ben 10 Field. According to public reports, court filings, and accounts from individuals familiar with the matter, there are substantial questions concerning the circumstances leading up to the incident and whether Mr. Ford acted in self-defense after allegedly being confronted, assaulted, and robbed. That is the heart. That's the heart of what I present, and it's a real petition. And I sent this petition out, right? So it's a request for executive review, right?
Okay.
And it's a request for federal. I need the DOJ. I need the Department of Justice to step in to figure out what the fuck going on here, because none of this shit seems appropriate to me.
Hold on 1 second. Future Makers Enterprise said, do self-defense apply in Texas? It's a stand your ground state.
It is.
So self-defense absolutely applies in Texas. And not only that, Allstar Jr. adhered to what the stipulations are for a felon to possess a firearm.
So watch this. So that,
okay, go ahead.
before you can go there, right? So you have people saying that there is a statute, there is precedents in state and federal law that says that as a felon, you are allowed. You are disqualified. So all felons are disqualified from possessing firearms. This is put it out there.
Right.
But there is federal and state precedents that has been established right, that says that as a felon, you can possess a firearm.
Right.
If you believe that your life is in imminent danger, if there's a threat to your life, you can possess a firearm to protect yourself as long as that threat presents itself.
Right.
So people are saying, because the reports have came out that Allstar Jr. came back, he shot Ben 10 down like the dog he is, and then he left, and then he came back and he shot him again. So they are saying, people are saying that because he went once, because he went one step too far or two steps too far, because he came back and he fired at them again. And as people were running away, he shot them. So I'm saying that if he was white, they would be praising him for shooting them demonic ass niggas down, right? And I'm saying, people say, well, he went too far. The threat, they no longer presented the threat. They were out of the commission. They was on the ground, blah, blah, blah. Hey, listen, I'm being attacked by a mob of people.
I don't know who to trust.
I don't know who's what, who, when. I don't know who's, there's multiple motherfuckers around. I don't know. You have to judge a person according to their state of mind. My psychological being at that particular point in time was I'm defending myself. I'm defending my life and my personal property. And I don't even know what's happening with the girl who I'm with.
That was just about to say that. And you have a lady companion with you too.
Right. So
and you've already been shot in the face one time before. So you got all of this going on at this moment. I don't know when the threat is over. In his mind, the threat is still commencing. People are running. I don't know where you're running to. I don't know what you're running from. I don't know what you're running to get. I don't know none of that. Everybody can catch it because my life is in danger right now.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. So people say, well, he went too far. So therefore that disqualifies.
How far is too far when you fear your life is in danger? People have to remember this firearm fell from one of the people that was assaulting him. That's where this firearm came from. He did not bring this firearm to the table. So at that particular point in time, if I know that this is another person's firearm that was just attacking me, and I got people scrambling, I don't know who's who. I don't know who got a firearm on them that could fire back at me. Everybody's catching it. And I don't know why people act like they can't put themselves in that situation. When you're in a real life situation, it's not so black and white. So you're going to tell me the firearm presented itself and I'm supposed to just lay there because I'm a felon. I'm supposed to just lay there and ignore the firearm and let them get the pistol?
No, what they're saying
but listen, the pistol has presented itself. The pistol wasn't seen. Now it's known to everybody that there's a pistol in the equation. So I'm not supposed to protect myself by any means necessary, because now this is not just you whooping my ass, jumping on me. This is not just you robbing me. You have a weapon to take my life away from me. I'm going to defend myself until I feel that the threat has been neutralized. And that's what I feel like he did. And not only that, he followed the proper procedure for that stature.
Well, they're saying, Henny, that he went a step too far because he kept on firing the gun after the threat had subsided.
How do you know when the threat subsided?
And that's my point. My point is, if I'm being attacked by multiple people, I don't know where it's coming from. I was confronted by a mob of people. I'm being attacked. See, listen, you have a bunch of Monday morning quarterbacks saying, well, the threat was over with. According to who? It looks bad when he slapped him with the gun. He spit on him. He blah, 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 blah. Hey, listen, there is a such thing as motherfuckers checking out. I have checked out plenty of times and woke up in the county jail. Like, oh shit. And I don't even use drugs, right? There is, based on the environment you come from, based on the things that you have been through, based on the injuries that you have suffered, there is a such thing as being psychologically overcharged and overwhelmed by what's happening in any particular situation. And how can you, as a Monday morning quarterback, say, hey, the threat was over when he did that? Hey, listen, you have to be in his mind in order.
But here's the thing. As an outsider looking in, we can evaluate from the outside, okay, the threat was neutralized at this point. But when you're in that situation and the chaos is happening and people are running and screaming and things are happening in real time, you can't tell me in the situation when the threat is neutralized. You can't tell me that because I don't even know when the threat is neutralized.
Henny, how is the state of Texas charging Allstar Jr. with aggravated assault when you don't have a gun, a possession charge, and you don't have aggravated assault using a firearm without first having an aggravated assault? When you have multiple people attacking one person, you have an aggravated assault and an aggravated robbery. It's not just a one-on-one situation. You have multiple people beating on him about the head, neck, and face and snatching his jewelry off. In the federal criminal complaint, it says that the Deadend Ron guy took his watch off his arm. Do you know how, bro, you ain't just no one motherfucker gonna take no watch off my arm.
And then they also have, let's not forget that the feds also have the people who robbed him on their Instagrams with the items that they robbed from him. That's what I'm saying.
Up at the Station podcast says Allstar Jr. just filed a temporary insanity. Allstar Jr.'s lawyer just filed a temporary. Yes, because I'm crazy thinking about this shit. I'm insane thinking about this shit.
Which I believe is going to play a factor in that, because you do have when you're dealing with somebody who has PTSD and they've checked out, that's a temporary lapse in sanity. So absolutely. And I don't understand any of these charges either, because you're making very great points that he has a felon in the possession of a firearm charge. However, you can't get him for trafficking or any of that, because Allstar Jr. neutralized the threat and then left the weapon behind.
Yeah, so
that's a key point right there when you're talking about the statute that allows a felon in possession of a firearm to be in possession of a firearm. They cannot carry the weapon from the scene. He wiped it down, put it up there, and left. He left the scene.
Henny, I was online. I did 2 interviews yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I want everybody to go look at my interviews there on my YouTube channel, DawgfaceTV Podcast Unleashed. I think, is that what it is? Right. Go. I need people to go to my YouTube channel. What's my YouTube channel? What's the name of my YouTube channel? It's DawgfaceTV Podcast Unleashed. You can see my interviews with Academics and Poetic Flacco yesterday. Academic said something that was really, really interesting. He said, well, what if the feds did not charge the NBA fellows because there's an ongoing investigation with mob ties, right?
That's a possibility.
And I said, okay, so if the feds are not going to charge them because there's an ongoing investigation, why charge Allstar Jr.? They could have just staved off the charges, period, and left everything in limbo. They could have charged him with being a felon in possession of a firearm, let him go on bond, and they could have continued whatever investigation they have. If there is an investigation to speak of, my thing is that what the fuck does the NBA cats have to do with the mob ties possible investigation by feds? Nothing. So charging the NBA cats with a crime that they committed, it wouldn't do anything for the investigation of mob ties unless them NBA niggas who are known associates of mob ties were federal informants working with the government to help aid and assist them establishing the RICO case against mob ties. I believe it is that. I know for a fact that NBA Ben 10, he made statements to the police. Allstar Jr. said, I don't know where the gun came from. I was getting beat about the head, neck, face, neck, and robbed. I don't know where it came from. I heard somebody say, get the gun, get the gun. I seen it at my peripheral vision. I grabbed it and I used it to defend myself. Right? NBA Ben 10, he made a statement and he said that the gun was Allstar Jr's. That's why Allstar Jr. was charged with felon in possession of a firearm. Because he said the gun was his.
Okay, so I'm going to push back. How do you know that?
Because I talked to Allstar Jr. And statements have been made. Ain't none of this shit in secret. And then Ben 10 said, so let's just say I don't talk to JR. Never talked to him before in my life. I'm just a casual observer, just like everybody else in this situation. Although I'm not. Right? But
I could tell you as a casual observer, I would believe that the person who's sitting in the hospital, who is paralyzed, who is being looked at as the victim of the situation, would have been questioned by the feds and by the Houston PD.
Which he was.
And they're going to want to know how this happened to you and who did it to you. There's a line of questioning that is going to happen.
They need him to confirm. Oh, JR said something by himself. So what? That don't mean that somebody else could have been there to do it. Because don't forget, the NBA guys told academics at first that JR was there with about a whole gang of niggas who ran too.
And let me also put something out there for everybody in case you don't know this. And I'm not in no way sticking up for Ben 10 and them. But the police don't give a fuck about pain meds. No, none of that shit. They want to talk to you. They're going to talk to you. The doctors say you're cleared to talk. They're going to come in there and they're going to talk to you.
Hey, Henny, if you want
a motherfucker under the influence is definitely going to run their motherfucking mouth because they are high off of the best drugs in America, which is pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, and then listen, another thing is, so NBA Ben 10 and Deadend Ron and the rest of them cocksucking ass niggas, they made it a point to say, no, he didn't stand over us. He didn't spit on me. He didn't hit me no gun. He capped. We was beating his ass, and he was just firing wildly. That's what they said.
So you've already made a public statement.
Yes.
That he shot at y'all. You've already put the gun in his hands in a public statement, which is why the police are saying social media, through social media investigations, because these dummies posted and made statements online while everybody's talking about Allstar Jr. made a song. These idiots were online talking, self-snitching, seen with the firearm, seen drinking lean earlier that night, if I'm not mistaken, seen with an extendo hanging out of their waistband.
A drum on a switchy, on a Glocky.
So it's all on social media and then posting the items that were stolen on social media. You know, these new age people that want to commit crimes just don't. Just don't. I would have thought that people watching how they were coming at Von and able to see everything that happened with that whole King Von shit, I thought they would have learned about talking online. They have people, feds, that sit and just watch online social media all day long. When they have an investigation, the first place they come to is social fucking media. And y'all dumbasses never cease to amaze.
Never. Allstar Jr. Here's an update for everybody in the YouTube streets. Allstar Jr. is in good spirits. He's okay. He has all the faith in the world that justice will prevail. I'm looking at this shit as
a gross miscarriage of justice.
And that's why I filed. Did you file the petition and send the petition to the President of the United States on Allstar Jr's behalf? I did. I sent the letter to the federal government on Allstar Jr's behalf, asking them to step in with in an oversight capacity, because none of this shit is appropriate. None of this shit is right. None of it.
Someone is asking, where do they post the watch and chain? On their Instagram.
On Instagram.
The federal complaint has it. The federal complaint has the pictures.
It's all there.
So you sent this off to POTUS.
I did.
Of course, you haven't heard anything back as of yet, but
as of yet, no.
What do you feel?
Donald Trump has.
Is there anything else that other people? Did you start a petition to get people to sign the petition and all that?
We need to start a petition. We need. And I'm going to try to tap in with. I'm doing all the heavy lifting here for the entire city of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And I need someone in the city of Detroit. I have inroads into the Detroit City Council, and I am requesting all of the help that I can get from people in Detroit. I'm asking for letters to be sent. I'm asking for people to step up and say something about this and lend their voices, especially the rappers, especially the entertainment scene in the city of Detroit. I'm asking those people to step up and say something about what they see is an obvious miscarriage of justice. I'm asking people to step up and use their voices for something other than trying to tear people down. That's what I'm asking.
I don't think that's too much to ask.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, especially since people want to come at you and say, you know,
he ain't even from Detroit. He ain't the voice of Detroit. He from Pontiac.
Pontiacs were great cars, just so you know.
They were. I have a GTO right now. I have a 68 GTO, fire red. That motherfucker's been draining my pockets to restore that motherfucker. Listen, Henny, what other subjects?
The Diddy sex tapes was leaked on Twitter, y'all. Now, Dawgface don't want to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it because if you did not see them, you're going to have to go and look for them, because the page who posted it, which was Slay, I don't even know Slay's full name, but Slay is a porn star, yes. And the sex tape includes 50 Cent's baby mama Daphne. Now, at first, there was an order on all of us that were at the court. The judge said we could not leak the identity of, you know, who people were in court, but 50 already did all the heavy lifting for all of us. And now that it has been confirmed via this tape that it is her, I must say that I watched said tape, and it was the most mid 38 minutes of my life.
Did you watch it uncensored?
Yes. And everything that they have said about Diddy is true.
Don't you fucking do that. You bet not.
If y'all remember when I was reading the Diddy court docs.
Girl, bye.
When I was reading the Diddy court docs, you could girl by me all you want to.
Hold on. I need some avalanche noise for this shit. Hold on. I need wait. We got Henny. You bet not. You fucking bet not. You fucking bet not. You fucking bet not.
I have to tell the truth.
I'm putting your ass on mute. Hold on. Go ahead.
I have to tell the truth. I can't lie to the people.
Go. I'm putting you on mute. Go. I'm putting myself on mute.
Oh, okay. So if y'all remember when I read the Aaron Hall case that involved Diddy, how the woman described Diddy as prepubescent. Yes, it's true. And I would just like to say that every woman that filed a lawsuit that called Diddy itty bitty, it wasn't a lie, it's the truth. And I watched as he moved about and fluffed pillows and gave directions and cleared the area for Daphne and Slay to partake in what they were partaking in. But it was mediocre at best. I think the only takeaway from the video was the confirmation of Diddy.
So that was the only takeaway from the video. Was there any weird science shit going on? I don't even want to fucking know, but was there any
honestly,
weirdo
there
shit?
was a lot of baby oil.
Why? Was it without giving me
She was applying more baby oil than an ashy motherfucker should. You know how you've ever seen a person who's so ashy, they skin just you can beyond scratch dry on it. You could just scrape your finger. A person with that much dry skin wouldn't have used the amount of baby oil that was being used in that video. And I mean, she just kept applying baby oil. It was very disturbing.
I'm disturbed.
I still use baby oil. I'm very disturbed.
I ain't used baby oil since. I've been using baby oil. I'll kick a bitch ass if
Nope, I like baby oil. When I get out the shower, I use my baby oil. You're not going to take that from me. That's been a part of my ritual for years, but it was very disturbing. Now, I will not say that she was sober or she was on some type of intoxicant because I don't know. I don't know if she was on something or not, but she seemed to be enjoying herself. And Diddy seemed to be enjoying himself. It was disturbing to hear him talking while they were doing what they were doing. And it was disturbing to watch him be the person who was like the maid, who was handing the baby oil and fixing the pillows and adjusting the camera. You know, he was really the cameraman.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't. So you didn't. What you gleaned from the video, it wasn't a situation where she was being forced.
I don't know what she was doing.
It appears that she's being forced to participate in these actions.
I can't say she was being forced.
Was there any overt threats or any?
No, there was no threats made in this video, but there were a lot of cuts made to the video as well. Mm-hmm. So there's a full-length video somewhere. Don't know about conversations prior to or after or what the arrangement was for it. But, you know, I sat in that trial and I watched Daphne testify. And I watched her say that she was complacent with it in the beginning. When he introduced it, she was with it. And I can understand why. But at some point, she said she was no longer complacent. She didn't want to do it anymore. But he was paying her rent and affording her a lifestyle for her and her son, Sire, which is 50 Cent's son. So she was put in a position where she felt like she had to perform in order to keep the lifestyle that she lived. At that point in time, it becomes coercion. There is an audio out there of him telling her to get on her job because he is on his. He's not going to be playing with her. She doesn't get to have the silent treatment with him when she gets upset with him. So there are things that did come out in the trial. But what I can tell you also is Daphne in the courtroom, she came in there with her blazer all the way down, her cleavage all the way up, her hair pulled to the side, the way it was said that Diddy liked to, the hair to be. And she was talking like this when she was answering questions. So there's still an interest there, in my humble opinion. She did make a statement. And in her statement, she said that, basically she's traumatized, and you know, she looks back at herself then, and she was lost and XYZ. But then you go to her Instagram today, and there was a question of if size matters.
And what did she say?
That's the question. Does size matter?
Hey, Henny.
What do you want me to say? You better call 50. You like 2 degrees separated from 50. You better call 50 and ask him about this. I don't know nothing.
I wouldn't dare ask him a damn thing about this psychotic ass shit going on right here. This shit is
well. Hold on.
Question numero uno is, so I just kind of handpicked some questions that I.
She never answered. She never answered. But she's trolling now.
Is she trying to file a civil lawsuit against Diddy or no?
No, she's not.
Do you think if she did, she would win?
No, I do not.
Why?
Because her story, compared to Cassie's story, it was shaky for me. Number one, how do you have a baby with someone, spend time with them, you're dating them and in a relationship with them? You know that this person is that person's arch nemesis. They're rivals. And you go off and you start sleeping with your baby daddy's rival. And you tell this man on the first date who your baby father is. And it's described as one of his biggest enemies. So the question now becomes, was this revenge for the both of you? Dawgface is ignoring this conversation, you guys. You see him all on his phone, not paying attention.
I promise you I'm not. I promise you that
I don't have to take this shit.
Is this revenge? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Is this revenge for the both of them?
Right, that's what I asked. I just asked that question.
I'm repeating what you said just to prove
that
to your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Henny, are we done with the fallout from the Diddy shit?
No, because there's another lawsuit that's coming from one of the escorts. I don't think that it's going to be one that is won, but the escort is suing Diddy and Cassie. He wants some munions because he feels he's the real victim here. However, if you read the victim's, quote unquote, victim's book, it's full of contradictions. It gives off that he fell in love with Cassie. I think Cassie's got that sunshine coochie.
This is why I know you. This is why I know. This way be shadow. This way be shadow banning your ass for shit just like this.
No, I got in trouble because of your ass. Okay, you got me in trouble. But anyway, yeah, there's another lawsuit coming down the pipeline. In that aspect of things, I haven't covered it yet. Haven't decided if I'm going to cover it yet. But it's definitely something that's going down. So I might be in New York to cover it if it goes to federal court.
Henny.
Huh?
I'm just not realizing how I thought I was fucked up. I've been through shit.
Right.
I am just now coming to the realization that now I ain't look at the video, Pam. Pam always fucking with me. You see that, Pam? Always fucking with me.
He had to get his watch on real quick so he could understand. Because you know he's a blogger now, so you got to understand what's going on in these streets.
Understand that shit. That shit was no. How you say it was no need to be explained.
Are you going to cover Dirk's trial? I am not going to California
So we have more Diddy trial shit coming up.
Yes, there's more Diddy trial stuff coming out. Also, he is still pending his appeal. His appeal is still in the appellate court.
What do you think his chances are?
I don't know, but keep his ass, please. So, and I'm not a person that actually advocates for that, but based off of the testimony that I heard, and I know that there's other people out there, other podcasters that are pro Diddy that are going to give you half-ass stories. If you go back and watch my coverage, I was too busy trying to show you how the government was trying to build their case and telling you what people were saying on the stand. And based off of what I heard in court, horrible. He's a horrible person that needs to understand consequences to actions because nobody ever tells Diddy no. That was the running theme of that court case. When people were like, well, why did you continue to do it? Because you don't tell Diddy no. You can't tell him no. So, yeah.
You are fucking sick. You are a fucking sick puppy, Henny. I don't fucking know why I even deal with you.
Because I'm Henny and I'm cute.
Here we go.
Because I'm the only person that'll take your shit. That's why.
But Henny is single. Hey, YouTube streets. Henny is single. She is smart. She's intelligent. She's beautiful. She can cook. The attitude not so great. Mouth is like a double-edged sword. The mouth is biblical, like a double. She's going to cuss you out. May hit you. May hit light-skinned women hit men. That's just they do. Like
you are not about to put that stigma on us.
Light-skinned women will hit you faster than dark-skinned women will. Light-skinned women think they are entitled to put their hands on men.
That's a lie.
It is.
On you? On you.
I'm like OJ. I don't recommend.
I think everybody feels they're entitled to put their hands on you.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Henny, what else we got on the docket, Henny?
We got Blueface. We got a little Blueface news. So as everybody knows, Blueface still has his $20 million lawsuit. Okay, it was $15 million when it started.
Oh, mercy.
But that's for the euphoric nightclub shooting that he did out there in Vegas. So the nightclub sued Blueface, and I've covered this. Yes. And they won, and they put a lien on his home. That lawsuit is accruing interest every day. Every day. And tomorrow I'll tally everything up. I just didn't do it tonight. But yeah, it's still accruing interest. He has the lawsuit with Soulja Boy's baby's mother, Jackie Martinez, who sued him for defamation of character after he made remarks telling Soulja Boy when they were going back and forth that their son is possibly his. And Jackie took him to court and won by default judgment. And she also went.
When you say by the default judgment, is Blueface just not showing up for these?
Blueface was in Click Click City, locked up in the slammer, and Whack 100 was not handling business. He was not sending lawyers. Now, when this case first started with the nightclub, I believe this is the case where they had lawyers that were coming, and then all of a sudden the lawyers stopped coming. And so the nightclub won by default judgment. Jackie won by default judgment, and she went back to ensure that she was getting paid. He now has the rights to all of his royalties. So every song he puts out.
So Blueface, is it his share, or does she have rights to the royalties for the songs in totality?
In totality.
Jesus.
That means if he's featured on a song, whatever his cut is supposed to be goes to her. His catalog goes to her. The royalties for those catalogs go to her for the duration of the debt. So it'll continue to go to her until it's paid. And unfortunately, I don't hear anybody saying, put that new Blueface on because it's the shit.
So you're telling me. So because I was wondering that, because a lot of times when these artists get sued, they don't pay. They file bankruptcy, they look for a way to black market their they don't pay.
Well, I looked up the bankruptcy, and these lawsuits, I think because they're personal injury lawsuits, they're not allowed to be included in the bankruptcy. So then there's that, and that lawsuit is also accruing interest every day. Then there's the shooting victim, Timquabius Taylor, who got shot in the hand during the euphoric strip club nightclub incident in Vegas. He sued Blueface and won his by default judgment for, I think it was $1.2 million. But his lawsuit is also accruing interest every day.
So how much in total, just top of your head?
I'd say he's probably at about $22, $23 million in debt. But here's the breaking news. I'm going to break this news right here on the YouTube streets. And you guys make sure y'all tune in tomorrow because I'll be reading the paperwork. There's another gentleman whose vehicle was a total loss because when the gunshots started ringing out, people started trying to get out of the parking lot.
Right.
Well, his vehicle got hit. And so he's suing Blueface for his car being damaged in that shooting. Now, he filed this lawsuit a long time ago, but he has now since revived it and brought it back to the courts. So there is another lawsuit that is coming down the pipeline for Blueface that could possibly add to his already increasing debt.
So how does he still have all that jewelry and all the cars and the home that he has?
Because WAC 100 is doing with Blueface what he did with the game, allegedly. This is in my opinion because I see a pattern here. When the game owed his lawsuit, WAC and the game were running the money through the LLCs, through shell company LLCs. And that's how they were avoiding paying Priscilla Rainey the judgment that she was owed. Now, eventually, Priscilla's law team, her lawyers, caught on to what they were doing and took it to a California judge. And the California judge then allowed her to get a lien put on the game's home and ordered them to transfer everything back to the way that it was. No more funneling the money, no none of that stuff. Now, with Blueface, I've discovered he has Blueface LLC, which is a company. He also has an LLC under his daughter's name, Pinkface LLC. And so the belief or the theory that I have is that Blueface is funneling his money into those LLCs, just like the game was.
Can Blueface recover from? It ain't that much boxing with brand risk in the world. It ain't that much running to Zeus Network in the world.
Could you recover from 23 million, 22 million? Shit, can you recover from $20 million in debt?
No,
that's accruing interest every day.
I can start robbing again.
Well, he also has a girlfriend who has an LLC which she's had since 2022. Don't know if she's still operating it for a rental company, but he puts his Twitch account in her name. So we don't even know what money is being funneled through her. But if we know anything about WAC, we know that's how he gives it up. He funnels money through shell companies and hides assets.
Do we have an update on WAC's divorce?
They'll be in court in July. They're going to court in July.
How does it look? How do things look for?
I think Kim is going to be able to be set free from WAC.
Financially, though, does WAC, who gives up what? What happens? Do they have anything together, or
they have assets that they have acquired together? She's asking for it to be appraised. You know, she wants everything to be reevaluated. There's a possibility of spousal support. He has accumulated assets while they're still married because they're still married to this day. And I think Kim is going to get what she wants. I mean, he has a whole new woman that he's parading around as his girlfriend. I mean, as his wife when she's his mistress. But I think Kim is going to be able to get her divorce. And I think she's going to walk away good. And we'll probably find out then what WAC is making and what he really has and what he doesn't have when all of these court documents, become available. But I do want to remind everybody that it was already exposed that WAC didn't have the money that he claimed he had when he showed up for Keefe D. If you remember, they talked about his money and they basically called him broke in a court of law. And they also said he rambles nonsensically and basically called him a liar. So then there's that.
Then there's that. That's all.
That's it.
Is it Ray J?
I'm very confused about Ray J because Ray J told us he had a heart condition and he got his ass whooped and lumped up. And he went to the hospital.
I ain't never seen a nigga with a lump that big on his forehead. There's not even no muscle that can swell up like that up here. You know what I'm saying?
Know what he got hit with. But bro, he got knotted up.
Cartoon lump. One lump or two. Right? You remember that cartoon? One lump
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Bro, I ain't never seen a nigga with a lump that big on his head, bro. What you?
I don't know, but he recently did a little video on Instagram, and he's basically talking about getting back in the ring, saying he's got a lot more ass to whoop. I'm very concerned. Because what happened to your heart condition?
And Wack made sure that on academics, he spilled the beans, and he said that he talked to Aiden Ross through text messages prior to the fight when he heard there was going to be a fight, an MMA match or a boxing match or whatever. And he said that he questioned Aiden Ross about even the possibility of it happening because of Ray J's previous cardiac medical condition. And then he never said that he talked to Blueface, but he said he talked to Aiden Ross a couple of times about it. And he said the one time the Wack hasn't been at a brand risk fight, it was the time that Ray J was there.
Yeah.
That's suspicious. I believe they set Aiden up for potential lawsuit or an extortion play.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, because that's right up his alley. But, let him go ahead and play with them Jewish people. He's not going to have a nice day. Because he could have all the Jewish friends he wants to in the world, but they're going to stick together.
They're definitely going to sit together. Definitely going to sit together. What else is on the menu, Henny?
I think that we covered everything.
Do you want to insult me some more, or you pretty much had your fill of that?
I could save it for the next time because I don't know when the next time will be because, he just be so busy. He don't have time for me.
What's today? What's today? Today Monday?
I be sitting here twiddling my thumbs like any day now.
We have to increase the frequency with which we do this.
Yes, we do. And we're supposed to be doing our podcasts, but you be too busy for that. Okay, so this is the podcast, everybody. Yay!
Yeah. This is our podcast. Henny, take us out of here, Henny.
All right, you guys. So thank you for being here with us and tolerating Dawgface's face for all of these hours that you've been here, because I know it was so hard, but you had the beauty next to the beast. So I hope that you enjoyed this evening's show. We'll see you in the next one.